Welcome to tonight's episode of Late Night Q&A with ZodWriter. I am ZodWriter, and tonight I have the pleasure of welcoming Marcus, aka NeoSe7ens, to the panel. What's up, Marcus?
What's up? How you doing, Zod?
Man,
How's the sub chat?
it's so good to be here with you, man. It's so good to see you and be on a stream right now and to be talking because we got a lot of stuff that we can discuss tonight, man. Being that the fact that we're both from Sill Nation, we both come from a place where we follow Sil Abdul and Mikey Sutton, and they've been getting a lot of flack for things that they've dropped. There's been a lot of conflicting stuff going on around here, and I thought My Time to Shine said that Shuri wasn't the new Black Panther, and now on Twitter she's trying to backpedal, trying to make it seem like it wasn't her who said that, right?
That's always the case, isn't it?
So that's always the case. There's always a backpedal. There's always some sort of a lie, or we gotta. It's a lie when it comes to Mikey Sutton and Sil Abdul, but everybody else gets a pass. And I for one am personally sick of it, Marcus. So I'm glad you're here because you are a member of Sill Nation, and although you're not a YouTuber yourself that I know of, you do appear on a lot of panels, and we have, and it's always great to talk to you, man. How do you feel as a member of Sill Nation, as someone who follows Sil and Mikey, as someone who's been doing his thing for a long time? And I mean, you know what's up, you know the deal. How do you feel about all this, Marcus?
Listen, I just feel that all of this is just wasting time. It's just eating up the time before the big stuff starts dropping, before the return. It's a lot of people waning, right? They have their channels are sucking really bad, and they're bleeding for content, so they create content. How do you create content? You create drama, and then with all this drama, you get more and more people outraged. You basically start having people questioning other channels and challenging other channels, and creating, it just creates this big giant mess while they're just sitting on their little soapbox creating all this nonsense bullshit narratives. And then
That's exactly what it
it's
is.
just bullshit narratives.
It is because I want to read a tweet here, and I'm going to get to the chat in just a moment because a very important aspect of late night Q&A is always me going through the chat, and you and I are going to be commenting on what people are saying in the chat. So I'm glad that all of you are here for me and Marcus tonight, because this is a bit, I consider this to be a big stream because it's kind of monumental, because this is kind of like a, the chickens have come home to roost kind of a thing. Because yesterday, if y'all had a chance to check, had a chance to watch the the season premiere of the ZodWriter show, where Johnny Alpha and myself had Sil Abdul and Skywalker and Batman and a bunch of people on, and we had a long talk. We had a long discussion about our favorite preacher, Enosh or Pinosh or whatever you want to call that guy who likes to whip his junk out on social media. We had a nice long discussion about him, and apparently, just as a side note, spoiler alert, they're still talking about us. So that just goes to show you, the reach that Sill Nation has. When we come to the defense of someone like Mikey Sutton, who's been nothing but kind to all of us and is just trying to do good. And I think we need to kind of remind people, before I go into Twitter and read some of these tweets, I want to kind of remind people what Sil and Mikey actually do as scoopers. Part of being a scooper is getting information that nobody else has and delivering it to a certain audience. If all the scoopers had the same information, what would be the purpose of the scoop game? How good of a scooper would Mikey Sutton be if Mikey Sutton couldn't get any of the things that he tells us confirmed? because everybody else had those scoops already. It wouldn't make sense. So when Mikey gets scoops that nobody else has, it shows you that one, Mikey has connections, 30 plus years in the industry, but people seem to forget about that, Marcus. People seem to forget about that and like to dogpile all over Mikey, like to dogpile all over Sil, like to dogpile all over me. I guess I'm a scooper now too, Neil, because every time I turn around, I'm getting dragged into stuff too, just because I happen to believe in Mikey Sutton and what Sil are saying. I know you've experienced this yourself on social media. It's an absolutely chaotic environment. I'd call it a social media zoo.
Oh, absolutely. And you know what? What they're basically doing, if from my observation, is they are trying to create content. That's basically it. What are they doing? What were you saying before? They're making streams about yesterday and or earlier today. Whatever. All of that is about they stir up the drama and then they talk about it on their streams because they are waning, like I said before. They can't come up with their own content that's good for the fandom or whatever. They have to let's pick a fight with X, Y, and Z and let them attack us back, and then now we have content. Or they're gonna do streams where they're watching other people's streams. That's not talent, okay? That's a hack. That's hack stuff. All right. I don't know how some of these accounts have 5,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers. Basically, they run like hate streams. So it's all about content. It's all about monetization content. It's all about riling up the fandom and steering them like sheep in a direction. Basically, a straw man direction, right? Oh,
It's
everybody,
always
we're
straw
supposed to
man.
hate this person. Let's go
Yes.
hate this person.
Yes.
So it's
Yes.
ridiculous.
For Christ's sake, we can't catch a break around here. But like The Rock is so fond of saying for his advertising of Black Adam, the hierarchy is about to change. And I want to take a moment here to acknowledge the chat, take a look and see with what you guys are doing. We got the good Austin in the chat saying, I will be back through after freezing cold takes. He says, much love, ZodWriter and Marcus. Can't wait to watch the full interview. Sorry, we're going to be live at the same time. Had to move it because of time conflicts. That's completely
All
okay,
good.
Austin. I mean, I understand all about that, about scheduling conflicts, that kind of stuff. That sometimes that kind of stuff can be unavoidable, and there's nothing that you can do. I know personally, I don't like having any streams, Sil Nation competing in any way because we're all part of the same group. I feel like
Yeah.
we're all one big happy network. Well, no, better than that. We're all one big happy family. We're together and we're in lockstep and in connection with each other. And this right here, but what the good Austin just said proves that, doesn't it? Does this not prove right here just how close-knit we all are? When you have the good Austin telling you and apologizing for the fact that he has a concurrent
Listen,
stream.
it's a beautiful problem to have when you see the wide net of Sil Nation.
That's right.
You see how a Sil platforms other creators and they create their
That's
own
right.
thing and they spread out and they start doing wonderful their own wonderful channels doing different types of things. It's fantastic. I love it.
That's right. Sil
I
Nation
wish
and
it
the
was a
Mightyverse.
24-hour network, right?
Hashtag the cool tip. Boy, you never know, man. Stranger things have happened, and I can honestly say Sil Nation is so powerful. I feel like it's just going to continue to grow. It's a beautiful thing, and it's so positive. Sil Nation is positively powerful. So
Yes. Shout out to the cool table.
to the cool table. Absolutely. I mean, those are some stand-up guys over there. I mean,
Absolutely.
it's a fantastic group. I couldn't be happier knowing all of you guys. You guys, this is one of those things where I've come to understand, and I was telling my father this today, that I feel like, we've all found a place where we can feel connected, where we all have a mutual respect for each other. And this is something that you don't see among a lot of these people, because there's people on YouTube where they're always feuding. There's always something going on. You can't get your group straight. You can't get your ideas straight. You got people like Enosh who have trash panels every single week. It's ridiculous. And the thing is, they make their content based off of crapping on other content creators.
And that's basically it. I mean, the only time I remember watching any of Enosh's stuff is when Zach was on. After that, it's just waning every week.
Well, he's been waning since him and Dawson brought that giant brick over to Metropolis Museum in Illinois. He's been waning ever since then. And let's not even talk about that whack music video he did about the Snyder.
I don't even know about that. I don't watch his stuff.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. I don't even want to, but he's the self-proclaimed leader of the Snyderverse movement.
Really?
So we owe it. So Neo, we owe it all to Enosh, and I think it's fair. I think it should be fair. It should be fair, Marcus, for us to give proper respect for Enosh. And Enosh, I did this on Twitter. I thanked you personally for all the things that you did for the fandom, but I did that on Twitter, and not everybody has Twitter. So I want to take this opportunity to do it now live while I got my good friend Marcus here with me, and I have all these great, beautiful people in the chat. I want to give you the proper thank you you deserve. Thank you, Enosh. Thank you for all the good you've done. Without you, we probably would not have got the Snyder Cut. Probably. And I want to just, I can't thank you enough for your contribution, for the day that you spent in the car eating grape nuts, driving with Dawson from the Four Nerds to Metropolis, Illinois, to give a brick to Zack Snyder. You are a true hero. You have done us all a great service, and you should be damn proud of yourself. And this is coming from my heart, Enosh. I really think you've done a lot for this community, and you deserve your clout and you deserve your credit. And that's what we're here to do right now. We're here to give you your credit. Okay? So next time you talk to Jesus, remember that ZodWriter thanked you for all that you did. And remember that I personally, live and on Twitter, gave you your clout. All right?
Amen.
What do you think? Amen. So
you said it all.
Let's get back to the chat here, see what everybody's saying. We got Socks Bulletins in the chat. Gotta love Socks. Socks' reactions to Mikey Sutton's information were priceless. And he says, hide your socks. I have arrived. And we've got the great TJ in the chat. What's up, TJ? He says, the samurai and the general have an awesome show. I'll catch it tomorrow. Yeah, I know, TJ. I feel so bad, man. You always come in here and it's like your day has ended and you kind of gotta wrap things up because you got to get up early in the morning. I totally understand, brother. Thank you so much for being here. And shout out to the replay crew. I mean, I love the people that catch these streams after the fact. It's always nice to know that these streams matter enough to you that you actually go back and rewatch when there's no chance of being acknowledged live. So I'm acknowledging the replay crew now. Shout out to the replay crew. Bat Dan's thoughts here. What's up? Watching Mikey's members video. Yeah, Bat Dan, you better try to watch a little bit of that members video, and then I'll be sending you a link later on today when Mikey is in the chat, and then you can join us on stream so that Mikey can send you those drops. Believe me, it was a well-coordinated thing. Sean Franklin saying, what's up, Sean? Good to see you, man. What's up, sickness? Zod and Marcus, down with the sickness. What up, Sil Nation? What's up? What's up, Chad Snyder?
What's up, Chad?
Good to see you. It's always great to have Chad in the and see you know that you got a good stream going, and when you're going to talk about Still Nation and the Snyderverse, and you got Chad Snyderverse in the chat. I mean, that tells you all you need to know about where we are as a group, right?
Yes, right.
We got John Franklin says, you going to see Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. I'm going to tell you about Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. My time to shine once again. I thought she said that Shuri wasn't the new Black Panther. Just saying. Hey, I don't know, my time to shine. Maybe we're confusing you with Grace Randolph, but I think that's by design. And I think maybe that's because, maybe because you and Grace share a little bit of a kinship. I don't know.
Alter egos.
I'm just speculating here. I don't know because I don't have any sources and I'm not a scooper, but I'm speculating.
So you share something with Grace. She ran out of sources.
Right. Yeah. Grace ran out of sources as soon as Toby Emmerich packed his bags.
That's right.
And that's no shade at Grace, okay? Win with Mikey, lose with Grace. We all have a certain, we all understand that Grace had connections to Warner Media. And that's perfectly fine. So no shade at you, Grace.
Keyword is had.
Yeah, had is a good thing, and now they're all unemployed. But hey, maybe when Toby and Hamada start up their new production company, whatever they're going to do, maybe you get sources back again.
Tubi TV and
yeah, Tubi TV. That'd be pretty awesome. We got Mr. J in the chat.
Mr.
What's up,
J.
Mr. J? Man, I'm becoming a really, really big fan of Mr. J, man. He's got some great tweets that he puts out on a regular basis.
Yeah, Mr. J is fantastic.
He just lays out these folks, man. I'm telling you, Twitter's becoming a bit of a war zone, Marcus. I mean, in terms of a war zone, in terms of a war of words, Twitter is definitely there. Like, it is insane. Oh, my God. And how many of these people are spending that $8 to get that blue check by their name? I've never seen so many lames in my life. I go on Twitter now, and I'm seeing all these people, all these just regular people that just talk crap on Twitter with blue checks by their name. And it's like, it's not like it's anything special, because you click on it and it tells you straight up they are paying a monthly fee to have that blue check. So what does that mean?
Cloud has a price tag. So they're willing to pay it.
I mean, come on, man. Don't you have better things to pay for? I mean, I'm not sitting here going to tell people how to spend their money. You can spend your money on whatever you want. You could waste your money, flush it down the toilet. That's your business. That's none of my business. But the idea of paying a monthly fee for freaking negative ass Twitter feels like you're a glutton for punishment. You're paying because you enjoy the negativity that damn much that you're willing to pay a fee to be associated with it. I just don't. I mean,
listen, there's a lot of Disney Plus cancellations because they want that clout on Twitter. So
I guess. I mean, Marcus, I don't know about you, but the moment Twitter goes behind a paywall where it says you have to pay and subscribe to it every month, I'm gone. I refuse to pay for goddamn Twitter.
For Twitter?
Right? I got to be honest with you. When Facebook did their little shit where they had the thing where you could pay for, I forgot what it was, but there was some sort of VIP thing. Facebook did the same thing and it failed. Nobody cared. Nobody wanted to pay a monthly fee for Facebook. You put these social media platforms behind paywalls where you make it where you can't have a free account. These social media platforms are going to go out the window, and they're going to tank because people are not going to do it. I go on Twitter, and it's cool, to promote streams and to talk to some friends, but I got other ways to talk to all y'all. I don't need to be on there every day if I care that much about you, I'll just give you my phone number and I can talk to you then. It's sort of like why on God's green earth would you pay for Twitter? I can't stress it enough. To me, it just feels so, it's just the worst thing in the world. And I'm seeing all these people with the little blue check mark, so happy, like it's a badge of honor. It's like, oh gee, now you got another bill to pay every month. Okay. Good for you. Great job.
That's it.
Kudos. I wonder if Pinosh has got himself a blue check mark yet. Lucas Ironsides in the chat says, "What's up, Zod and Neo?"
What's up, Lucas?
We're gonna slide down here. I'm gonna catch up with you guys, but I got a super chat here. I got a super chat here from the great Savage Bat, my partner on the Bet and the Kryptonian on the weekends.
Shout out to Savage.
Shout out to Savage with the 100-pound super chat. I love you, brother. Says Wayne Enterprises would like to interrupt this narrative. MFers are going down.
Oh yeah, they're going down. We're gonna burn to the ground.
I love you, Savage Bat, and this is where we're going with this, man. They are going down because at the end of the day, we're tired of playing games. The gloves have come off. My Time to Shine said Shuri was the new Black Panther. Grace Randolph said Shuri was not the new Black Panther. Grace Randolph has no sources, and Syl and Mikey are right. All right, and we're taking the gloves off. And Pinosh is talking to Jesus about Syl and Mikey. So I gotta ask you, are you a religious man, Marcus?
I used to be. Nowadays, I'm not. Not for a while.
Okay. But I got to ask you this question, man. If you had a direct verbal, relationship with Jesus Christ, where you could ask Jesus Christ the winning lottery numbers and Jesus Christ would actually give you an answer. I mean, wouldn't you love to have that kind of relationship with Jesus?
That'd be fantastic.
Wouldn't that be fantastic?
It would help with the Powerball.
Like Jesus, am I finally going to get to hook up with this chick I've been wanting to hook up with for the last couple of months? Like, if I could ask him that and get a direct answer because he knows, I'd want to do that. So why is Pinosh, who essentially has that direct line of communication, verbally, allegedly, with Jesus Christ, wasting his time asking Jesus Christ about Syl and Mikey? If we believe that he actually has that.
I think he had he got one of those Twitter verified that you pay every month version of Jesus that told him this stuff. Because come on, man, cut the bullshit. First of all, if you have a direct line to Jesus, why would you worry about scoops and other content creators?
I just want to know why scoops matter at this point. Why do scoops matter so much to these people? I mean,
because they're waning. They have no content. They have to create drama.
Enosh has said himself in that thread when he was going back and forth with me and Syl that he doesn't trust scoopers. He doesn't like scoopers. He doesn't believe in scoopers. But yet,
and I don't think he likes polls either.
Right.
Fan vote polls for best content creators.
Right.
Yeah. I don't think he likes those either. So.
Hashtag people's champ.
The people's champ.
People's champ. We're going to talk about the people's champ. Undisputed. We're talking about Syl Abdul right now, ladies and gentlemen. And all y'all know this. And listen, I love they come at me like, Zod, you're always shilling for Syl. I've been told that. I've had people in DMs with like Chinese names and stuff messaging me stuff privately. They're not following me, but they're bothering to message me these long ass paragraphs privately. I might read one on the show tonight because I just think it's funny. In fact, that's what we're going to do. Hold on a minute. I said I was going to go over to Twitter and look at the stupidity of Twitter, but I'm going to go ahead and read this just so you know that I'm not lying. This is somebody I don't know where they're coming from. Let's see.
Zod, real quick, I noticed that these folks are projecting their negativity because of a previous thing, right? Like the previous regime was
Mm-hmm.
screwing the fandom over, so they projecting
Mm-hmm.
that negativity towards the new regime at
Mm-hmm.
WBD, right? It's like the previous leaders of the fandom screwed over parts of the fandom or the fandom, and now other leaders or scoopers in the fandom, whatever, they want to project that negative energy to the new people, right? This is not the same thing. This is not the same thing at all. These are completely different group. Have nothing to do with the previous nonsense that was going on. And uh, what was that? What's that saying? Once bit, twice shy, something like that. So they need to stop. Grow the hell up.
Oh
Grow the
yeah,
hell up.
yeah, yeah,
Not
yeah.
everyone is the same.
Eh,
You don't have to completely 100% trust somebody, but you don't have to completely 100% not trust somebody, especially when they don't give you reason not to trust them. You're
Exactly.
projecting, you're manifesting all these negative things in your minds right now, especially when the new folks are giving you good faith offerings, and you refute them, and you connect it with something in the past when they had zero to do with the past. Grow the hell up. It's
It
not the
is.
same.
It is absolutely ridiculous, my good friend
They
Marcus.
listen. They sound like they have zero friends for real.
They don't. They don't have friends. They don't have
Even
friends.
the
None of
people
them.
that group up with them to hate on everything,
They're
they're
not their
not their
friends.
friends.
No, they're
They're
not
just
their
in
friends.
that. They're like the charging cattle, and they try. They're going. They're just all steered in one direction, and Mufasa is in the middle of that, and they're trying to trample them. It's nonsense.
They're not their friends at all. And
Grow the hell up. Grow up.
I think it's very, very telling. And so I got this guy who messaged me on Twitter. I don't know who it is because he's got a lotus flower as an avatar, and
Of course,
and it's like Chinese or Japanese lettering. I don't know, but
could be a bot. Who
he
knows?
says, yeah, it's kind of written almost like a bot. I don't know, but hi, I watch you and
That's a bot.
you, Sil, and Skywalker's content all the time. But I think it's funny how Sil and Mikey used to kiss Jarbo's ass on a regular basis. And I'm wondering what happened. Because if you defend, if
Okay,
you
that's Matt
feel,
Jarbo.
and if you feel like you have to, if you feel like you have to defend Mikey Sutton, that's kind of hypocritical. Now, of course, I didn't respond to this message. Okay, I don't, but these are the types of nonsense that I receive because of who I am and because of, my association with people who I consider family. And I think it's so funny because, I don't know what you think you're trying to accomplish by sending me these types of messages, because number one, I'm not going to respond, and number two, you really think you're going to sway me against Sil and Mikey? Do these people have any idea how long I've been streaming with Sil? I listen, I left streaming internet radio. I was streaming internet radio for years. I started streaming internet radio in 2012. I left streaming internet radio so I could get on YouTube and stream with Sil. Stream with Sil. Sil and I joined the Four Nerds together. That's how we started streaming together. That's how we came up. We became great friends ever since. You can't tell me nothing about Sil. You can't tell me nothing about Mikey because I know them both. I've gotten to know Mikey pretty good. We've all talked behind the scenes. We all know what's going on. You would be surprised some of these messages that I've been getting lately with people trying to hate on Mikey or trying to make me think a different way about Mikey and Sil. And I just think it's the most hilarious thing in the world, because I gotta say this right now. I'm the last guy y'all want to come to. I'm the last guy because number one, I've been with groups of people before who I thought were my friends, who I thought had my back, who I thought if I had their back, they would have my back. And I learned the hard way that they were not my friends. Okay. I learned that lesson already. So I'm smart enough to know who my friends are, who I can trust, who I know, who I don't know, and who I need to keep hashtag at arm's length. Okay,
right.
so when you see these burner accounts, these no-name Twitter accounts that just come out of nowhere that send you messages trying to sway you, not only is that a waste of time, but it's just utter stupidity. So I read that live just so that people can know, don't do it. I don't want any more of these messages. I'm not interested in hearing what you have to say. You know, if it's a Jarbo burner, if it's a Pinosh burner, if it's a Grace Randolph burner, I don't care. Okay, I am set where I am. I'm on the team I'm going to be on. You know, I'm not a free agent that can be won over because of whatever the case may be. It's not going to happen. So please stop. Just stop. It's okay. Like Sil says, breathe, dog. It's okay. It's not that serious. I mean, what do you think, Marcus? I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. First of all, if I was getting message, and I have in the past, from someone I don't know, first of all, I'm not gonna respond. I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna delete it. You're not getting nothing out of me, because a lot of times is they're trying to goad you into saying something, right? So they can screenshot it and share it. See, this is what this and that. No, I don't. If I don't know you, don't even bother trying to message me. I'm not gonna respond to you.
Yeah,
It's done.
yeah, and
Go
allegedly,
take that BS somewhere else.
you know, Pinosh is streaming right now, and what's he talking about? He's mocking scoopers and talking trash about scoopers. So for somebody who doesn't like scoopers and doesn't care about scoopers, he sure spends an awful lot of time talking about them and complaining about them. Let's catch up with the chat
Sure.
here.
Yeah. I'm sure he's also passing the collection plate too while he's doing that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But he hates super chats, doesn't he? Doesn't he hate
Oh
super
yeah.
chats?
Does he?
Does he hate
Does he
super
him?
chats? Anybody in the chat know if Pinosh hates super chats?
Like I said, I don't watch these waning platforms.
I
It
don't watch
shows.
any of these waiting platforms either. I don't know. Thank you again, Savage Bat, for the extremely generous super chat, dude. You are awesome, dude.
Shout out to
I
Savage
love you,
Bat.
and I'm gonna always have your back, dude. So shout out to you, Savage Bat. Again, man, that's what this is all about. We are such a great group, and again, Still Nation is so amazing, and it's only growing, and it's only going to get better. And when I say that, you can take my words to the bank, because most of you have no idea what's about to happen, because when it does, heads are going to roll. We got the Bat Channel in the house. What's up, Trey?
What's up, Trey?
Trey's checking his watch. He's checking it twice. It's holiday time. The Bat Channel. He says, hey, fam, just wanted to show my support and wish Zod and Marcus a kick-ass show. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe. Thank you so much, Trey. Always a pleasure to have you in the chat, have you in the panel to stream with you. I mean, oh, my God. We're just, Marcus, we're just surrounded by so many wonderful people. It's a great time to be a fan. This is a great community to be a part of. I mean,
not only wonderful, but they're very talented too.
And not only that, this is where I think a lot of that jealousy comes from. See, a lot of that jealousy comes from the fact that people see us growing as a community, and people are just a little bit salty that we've moved further along than they have. I don't really care that, they say, and this is what they say all the time, Marcus. They say things like, well, oh, they're just upset because Zack Snyder has never come on their panels. They've never gotten a chance to talk to Zack Snyder. And I've said this a million times. I didn't start doing this so I could talk to Zack Snyder, okay? I did internet radio for several years. I interviewed movie directors. I interviewed actors, actresses. I've been there, done that. I've done all of that. That's not important. You get Zack Snyder on a live stream. Zack Snyder's not going to be able to tell you anything anyway. Think about how many times Zack Snyder has been on Dave the Film Junkie's vodka stream, right? How many times has he been on there? How many times has Zack Snyder actually dropped any information or confirmed anything on any of that stuff? Has he ever?
Maybe showed his phone once, but that was in the heyday, right?
Yeah, but showed his phone. Maybe showed. But I don't think
Martian Manhunter or something, right?
No. He
Green
did
Lantern
that with Green Lantern, but I don't think he did that on Film Junkie. I think he did that on the.
Listen, these shows are so the same. You know what I mean? That I can't even tell the difference anymore. These shows are not popping. They go through the same cycle of content, and the hosts are basically interchangeable. It's the same crap. So that's why I'm like, doesn't matter what it was.
It doesn't really matter. The fact that we had to think about, the fact that we even have to think about it shows you
the
how
only time I really watch, and not even recently at all. I haven't seen them for long. Even when I think the last time Zach was on one of their streams, I didn't even really watch it. I didn't even watch it. I saw a clip on Twitter or something. Other than that, back in the heyday, the only reason why I watched any of their channels was because Zach was on it. And he doesn't pop up as much anymore. So, and their stuff stinks.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm not going to sit here and say that channels.
I am,
but everybody's channels are popping. But what I'm saying is their channels seem to only get the big pops when they have somebody like Zack Snyder on.
That's it.
If that, and then the rest of the time nobody cares. But we don't have to necessarily talk about that, because Zeno here has a great comment about that Twitter paying for Twitter crap. He says you have to be someone that lives on Twitter to pay for Twitter. That dumb app
pay your rent.
That dumb app isn't that serious. And I'm going to say it now. I looked into that a little bit further and found out that not only are you paying for it every month, but you can only get access to it if you have an iPhone. If you have an iPod. You're making it even more exclusive, because a lot of people have Android phones, myself included. I don't have an iPhone, so I would never be able to become.
I would never get an iPhone either.
I would never be able to become a blue check mark just based on the fact of the kind of phone that I have. So it's like, and he makes even less sense. So there you have it. That it's all just a scam. It's stupid. Wow. Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. TJ said, just came to say hi, and to the detractors and haters, bye Felicia. Absolutely. Good night. I'll catch the replay. All right. You sleep tight, TJ. Thanks for being here. Bat Dan said, I just finished the member stream. You tell them, ZodWriter, I have had enough of these crybabies. If they don't want to follow Scoopers, don't. It's really that simple. Why is Jesus wasting his time answering Enosh's questions about Scoopers? Let's see. Zeno says, I woke up to Enosh's stream tonight and it was oddly bitter. Yeah. Somebody who's so positive, somebody whose live stream is supposed to be what's his slogan? A place for nerds, right? It's supposed to be a place for nerds to congregate, a positive environment. And all he has is a bunch of trash panels with people trashing Scoopers and talking about people he doesn't like. And you know what I've noticed about Enosh? He's the type of guy that when he has panels, he always has to be the loudest person in the room. Nobody can, nobody can say anything that nobody can really say anything. It's like he cuts people off so much that it's almost like, it's like, Enosh, let the film geek talk. Enosh, let this person speak. Enosh, let that person speak.
Well, he's used to giving sermons, right? So
Yeah, he
so
doesn't
he's
have
gonna
the
go on and
he doesn't have the
drag.
ability. Yeah, it's mean. It's ridiculous. But it's a psychological thing. It's not his fault. I guess Jesus hasn't told him about listening to other people. I guess Jesus hasn't, conveyed that message verbally to Enosh just yet, But
Yeah,
but Jesus told
he should check
Enosh,
his Twitter DMs then, because
yeah,
I'm pretty sure Jesus has Twitter.
Jesus told Enosh that it was okay to, simulate pulling his junk out on Twitter. That's acceptable behavior by Jesus, I guess.
Well, according to
I don't know.
Pinosh, it's cool.
I don't know. But TJ also says, Zeno, the way he's behaving, it's worse than Jarbo. Integrity 101 says all the silly drama is ruining the nerdy community. Well, I'll tell you something, Integrity. We didn't start it, but we're going to finish it. And I'm telling you why. Because it's gotten to that point where he just thinks he can come out here and say anything he wants to say to anybody with no repercussions. And he's been getting away with it for a long, long time. Oh, all hail the Lord mighty Snyder cultist leader Enosh. Listen, this guy, and every time you talk about him, the guy is crying and whining and blowing up your DMs. It's unbelievable. The dude has to be held accountable for his BS. He doesn't know Mikey Sutton from the Man on the Moon, but he made a lot of nasty, slanderous accusations about Mikey. He said a lot of things that are just straight up dishonest and untrue, and he has to be held accountable for it when he does these kinds of things.
Absolutely.
We're not going to sit here and stand for this type of stuff when it's unnecessary and worst of all, Integrity, it's unprovoked. None of us said anything to him. He inserted himself into something that had nothing to do with him. And we are just supposed to take it. We're just supposed to sit there and let him talk about us and act like he's, it's like, no. That's not how it's going to go.
Listen, a lot of these types of folks, they like to throw stones and then hide their hands. So, no, we're watching you. We're watching all of you. We see how you move, and we're going to check you. This ain't back whenever you were able to say, like Zod said, whatever the hell you want, because you were perceived as a leader of the movement. That movement is dead. I'm sorry to tell you. It died when the Snyder Cut got released. Congratulations, we won. What the hell are you guys doing now? Waning. Anybody that's moved on from that, or that's elevated from that and trying to restore the Snyderverse, why do we have these other folks in the fandom that are toxic, that are nasty, that every little thing that comes out, they want to attack it? Why? It makes zero sense to me. A lot of you guys are freaking toxic, whether you want to admit it or not. Some of them are self-admitted being toxic. Some of them have it in their little headers. Toxic, blah, blah, blah. I was like, you proud of that shit? You're weird. You're weird. It's like the fandom, the Snyderverse fandom, they have allowed these weirdos to infiltrate it. These weirdos that don't even like Snyder, they just want to be a part of something so they could be negative. You know what I mean? And then you see the strange movement now. Any type of positive news or whatever, anything that indicates more Snyder is slowly coming back, brick by brick, right? You got these weirdos that turn it to negative. They start saying, no, it's not. Why? I thought you want Snyderverse back, right? Oh, no, you guys are liars. And what the hell are you talking about? Didn't you? What was it the other day? Somebody had put fuck the haircut.
Yeah,
They said
yeah.
fuck the haircut. Don't buy the Teen Titans episode with Zack
Right,
Snyder.
right.
What the hell?
Right. No, don't buy it. Even though
Boycott
it's something that
everything.
we've all been waiting for an opportunity to purchase it, and it was you in one of the chat groups that and let us all know that it was available, and then I turned around and posted that it was available on Vudu for everybody to see. But then you had these weirdos, like you said, the 3 W's: weird, wild, and wrong. That's what we got. That's what we got. So those are your W's, Enosh. Weird, wild, and wrong. Okay? You got your W's. You got your clout, and I gave you your thanks. So you should be praising me right now on your trash panel. But I know you're there being bitter, talking all your crap, because that's what you do. Because again, it's like Marcus just said, you're used to giving sermons. So we're expecting another sermon on Mount Enosh, because Mount Enosh is connected to Saint Enosh, because Saint Enosh is always wrong, but he thinks he's always right. So we just kind of have to humor him. He's like the old man that is going senile, but you just humor him. You just go along with him and just be like, okay, yeah.
Listen,
Turn on Jeopardy at 4:30 so that he has something to watch, and make sure he has his dinner.
listen. What's a god to a non-believer?
Mm-hmm.
So take that shit somewhere else, please. Save your sermon. I'm cool. I'm good.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And then listen, you don't go into someone else's mentions to talk shit and say, "Oh, I wasn't saying. I was just saying this." No, you're looking for a fight. You're looking for negative engagement. You're looking for something.
You got it.
Yeah.
And this
Guess
is the thing.
what, buddy?
He wanted
You got
content.
it.
He wanted
I hope
content.
you enjoyed it.
He wanted it. See, the thing is, Marcus, he wanted to be relevant again, and he loves it.
It's all about content.
He loves it when ZodWriter talks about him. He loves it when I talk about him, because every time I talk about him, it just rubs him the wrong way. But he loves it because it gives him something else to focus on. I think Enosh is my biggest fan, to be honest with you. Because he'll be lurking in all my chats and won't say nothing. And then the moment somebody in my chat says something negative about him, if I don't defend Enosh, he's right there to make a comment.
Magically appears, right?
Magically appears, like out of nowhere. It's like, dude, this dude is like Houdini. Where the hell did he come from? But I digress. Let's see. Great stream so far. You always keep it real. As for Marcus, that Rorschach zap had me rolling. Oh, yes, Marcus. Why don't you talk a little bit about what your thought process was when you responded that way, Marcus?
Honestly, I like this one particular weirdo I'm dealing with on Twitter. He absolutely reminds me like a weird wannabe Rorschach, right? Like he's like a relentless weirdo that follows you and all the mentions, and he quote retweets, and he's just like weird and obsessive. So yeah, I mean, I think of all these weirdo cultist types as Rorschach. They want to be Rorschach. So when they get destroyed, whenever I see them get destroyed, I'm gonna put that little zap. Boom. Dr. Manhattan has zapped Rorschach. And these weirdos, they look like to me, they look like that, like the scene in the movie Watchmen, when Rorschach is like, "Do it." That's them. They want to be zapped. So you're gonna get zapped, or you're gonna get the comedian's flamethrower.
I guess. And Bat Dad's thought says Sil and Zod, the real nerds. Yeah, we were the real. See, and that's the other thing. That's the other thing, Bat Dan. I can't tell you the amount of DMs I get on a regular basis. People telling me, God, we miss when you and Sil were part of the 4 Nerds. We miss when it was you, Sil, Zeverfett, and Dawson. I can't tell you how many messages I've gotten about that. People like that. People love that group because that group was a bunch of people with differing opinions. And yeah, it was really, it's amazing. And you know what? It warms my heart to get messages like that. Unlike the message that, you know, I got earlier where the lotus flower is trying to convince me not to trust Mikey Sutton. Let's see. We've got Super Bro Corey here. Sockless right now. Okay, well, that makes sense.
All these weirdos that's trying to save us from scoopers. Meanwhile, they're hanging out with pink-haired scoopers and avatar weirdos that no one has ever met and completely trusting them and a waning grace.
Well, I want to
don't trust. Give me a break, man. Give me a freaking break.
Yeah, well, I want to point out something that
there's patterns behind this. I see a lot of patterns because listen, I'm going to be that guy. I don't see them doing that to anybody that is non-black. I don't see it. Who have they gone this hard against?
I don't know. Nobody.
Who?
Nobody.
Everybody else gets a pass for their nonsense. You see people. You see some of these scoopers stealing other people's scoops, claiming scoops, and then caught red-handed. They get a pass. They give scoops that turn out to be wrong. They get a pass. Then you see Syl and Mikey. All of a sudden, all these imaginary L's are coming their way. Heavy force. Oh, you lied about what? This is why I respect. This is one of the reasons why I respect Syl and Mikey, right? Especially Syl, because Syl engages the loudest mouths that's been saying all this crap and tells them, what did I lie about? We're going to go through it one by one. And they make up bullshit. They make up bullshit or they turn tail run. And then say, oh, haha, see, he wouldn't answer my question. No, he was asking you what the hell are you accusing him of. And they do what they do best. They right. Beta. Well, they're clowns.
Well, I
have nothing. They're trust me bros.
There's a lot of them too.
There's a ton of them. It's like an army of Rorschachs, right? A wannabe Rorschach.
Not even real Rorschachs.
Not even real. No,
if they were real Rorschachs, they'd at least be legit. You know, you're gonna go all in, right? But Mr. J says Pinosh looks bitter in his stream. Oh yeah, he's got every reason to be bitter because he's been exposed for the fraud that he is. Be bitter. Be bitter.
We're happy over here. We're smiling. You see us smiling, laughing, having a good time. Their streams it's depressing.
Yeah, it's
you need a shot of something after watching one of their shitty streams.
Oh yeah, their streams will put you to sleep because most of the time it's just Enosh yelling over everybody. So there's no real,
Well, I don't watch. Like I said, since Zach stopped.
I mean, we've all got better things to do with our time. Number one. Yeah. So I mean, it's not like we're missing anything not streaming with this guy. And I damn sure would have no desire to watch your streams or appear on your streams after hearing and after reading the stuff that you've said about us. That's crossed the line. It's odd. Dude.
Well, some of the funniest stuff that comes to mind is like the past few weeks or maybe a month or so, where some of these weirdos, they're like, oh, you guys talk about us all the. We don't talk about you at all. You don't register to us. We don't even remember that you exist until you start engaging, coming into our mentions and start attacking us. Other than that, You don't exist.
You don't exist, and
You're not as important as you think you are
that's what the key
to us.
element is. It's all white noise. And Mr. Wayne says it here, RIP Poindexter Lounge. Once an awesome, cool show. Maybe I'll check it out in a couple of months. Maybe Enosh lost some points. I don't know. I don't really know. Let's see. We got somebody in the chat here that's pushing something. I don't know what here. And we've got a £5 super chat from the great Savage Bat. Inbred MFers with third grade educations. Thank you, Savage Bat. Honestly, it's ridiculous. You listen to that dude, and that's what he sounds like, for real.
Honestly, Zod, I don't think that they are stupid. I don't think they're stupid. I think they're willfully ignorant because they have so much bitterness and jealousy in their hearts that they refuse to see the truth. They refuse it. I don't think they're stupid. They're just very willfully ignorant.
It's out of line for anyone that tries to convince you to turn on your friends. Yeah, as if that type of stuff actually works with people. I mean, there's people out there, and I'm not going to say any names. I'm going to be nice right now, okay? But there's people out there that show up at everybody's streams, and every time you see this person, he says, "Give me a link. Drop me a link. Drop me a link. Drop me a link." He does this to everybody. And it's almost as if he doesn't actually have anything really constructive to say. He just wants to jump on somebody's stream. So he'll pop up no matter what. It doesn't matter what the stream is. It doesn't matter what the topic is. He just wants a link. So somebody please give him a link. That's all I got to say. And if, and hey, I don't know if Pinosh is feeling charitable, and if you like pina coladas, maybe something can be worked out. I don't know. But all I'm saying is I posted a tweet on Twitter earlier today, a picture of Jem from Jem and the Holograms riding a white unicorn. And I said, most media outlets and scoopers think Zack Snyder returning to DC is as mythical as the white unicorn in this cartoon. Just remember that the same media outlets and scoopers told you that the Snyder Cut does not exist. Hashtag never forget. What do you think about that, Marcus?
I think that, history repeats itself, right? I think people, if you don't learn from the past, you're doomed to repeat it, right? So I see a lot of repetitive actions from people. Listen, it's a cycle. Everything's a cycle. If you break free from the cycle like we have, you're able to see the code and see all the nonsense and know that it's rage bait, it's moving the herd, it's all about engagement. Whether there is negative or positive, there's more. There appears to be more engagement with negative, right? And they found a way to monetize your negativity.
Yeah,
and you fall for it, hook, line, and sinker, over and over again.
It's like they're monetizing.
I said it a long time ago. Stop engaging with these people that's trying to get at you, trying to get on your nerve. Yeah.
It's like they're monetizing people's. It's like they're monetizing people's anxiety. Mm-hmm. Like they're like they know that it's like a perfect example is the Ayer Cut trending event this past weekend, right? Mm-hmm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait 60 more seconds.
Yeah, that was a hijacking, right? That was RT Snyder Cut, right? They were trying to hijack the Ayer Cuts. It was an Ayer Cut trending event. What the fuck was RT Snyder Cut doing? They should just be supporting. No, they want a piece of that clout. They see the 200,000, 250,000 tweets. They want a piece of that. Ronaldo, we see what you're doing. Cut the crap. You're trash. I read your little I read your little exile's dissertation. When and it's an interesting read because he studies the fandom during the Snyder Cut time, right? It's all a social experiment, and he's manipulating you guys.
We know who's responsible for the original social experiment, though.
Yeah, the original social experiment, not the lazy, clumsily thrown out
5, 4,
by has-been
3, 2. Like, seriously.
And you guys, some of you guys still follow this fool. It's unbelievable. RT Snyder Cut hasn't been run by Fiona in how long? Ronaldo took over that a long time ago. You see how toxic it is, right? It attacks everything. It's trash. It's complete trash. And thank you, Chris Ronaldo, for being a piece of shit.
Well,
thank you for being a toxic piece of garbage.
There you go. You're giving people credit where credit is due.
Yes.
All right.
I wanted to make sure I handed that to you.
The credit
is from me.
The credit is, the credit. That's what you do. You give credit, just like I gave Enosh credit earlier. Marcus decided to give some credit to Ronaldo. So
yeah.
Nobody can say that we are not.
Thanks for that fan-edited trailer. Are you kidding me? I didn't even watch it because I knew it was going to be trash. Once I saw Ronaldo's name, trash. Give me a break. You got a whole ass scene from the Aircut account, an actual scene from the Aircut, and then you got trash Ronaldo taking pieces of it and making a little fan edit. Clout chasing. Give me a break, man. Give me a break. Snyder Cut. We got the Snyder Cut. We won. Why are you still here? Why are you still here? Retire. Like you said you did. Abdul did not finish the job. He should have finished the job. He should have went for the head.
Yes, yeah. I
aim for the head. So Ronaldo, stay retired. Nobody wants you around.
Stay retired. Just stay retired. Wow. Well, that's well. There you go. You got Marcus's feelings, and I would say, Marcus, tell us how you really feel. But I think
just some thoughts.
I think you've kind of gone in that direction.
I like to think that I'm kind of a good judge of character.
Yeah.
And then Ronaldo, he's a character already. He ain't a good one.
Yeah, you've given everybody the impression of character, of what character means, and to you anyway, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. It's nice to see. Hashtag retire, and
please,
and I really feel like that's what Enosh needs to do. So Enosh, if you're listening to me, if you're watching me right now, and you probably are because your trash panels, you're probably watching me right now.
Build a birdhouse.
I got something I want to say before Bat Dan gets on here and Mikey Sutton starts dropping some bombs. I just want to say, Enosh, I'm praying for you to retire. Please retire, Enosh. It's time for the Poindexter Lounge to close it up. You've ran your course, you've done your thing, but you're no longer a place for nerds. You're a place for simps. You're a place for weirdos. Place for odd, trashy characters. I don't know what's going on, but time to clean it up. Time to wrap it up.
Did he even place in the fan vote, the poll?
That's what I'm wondering.
Did he even place in that?
Did you get a participation trophy, Enosh? Because I don't know if they were giving out any participation trophies. Does anybody know if Max sent Enosh his participation trophy for the contest?
I think maybe
I don't
he
know.
did. I think maybe Jesus picked it up for him. He's holding it for him. Yeah.
Jesus Ubered it over to Enosh.
There you go.
It was a Uber scenario. Jesus take the wheel. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring on another guest that we have for tonight's show, joining me and Marcus. You know him, you love him, you've seen him on a lot of panels lately, and he's just recently started his own YouTube channel not too long ago. And if you haven't subscribed, I suggest you do so. Batdan's Thoughts. I've added him to my featured channels list as well. So you can go over to that featured channels list and you can click on Batdan's little icon and it will take you right to his channel. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let me get Batdan's Thoughts on here, because Batdan, how have you been, my brother?
What's up, Batdan?
I just got these two beauties in the mail today.
I have those for the tree. Yeah.
There were
Let's put you on solo layout.
The Zack Snyder's Justice League Superman ornament, the Batfleck Dawn of Justice ornament, and I got this on Sunday.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, but we're not supposed to be supporting Black Adam, Batdan. We were supposed to boycott. You remember? That's what the RT Snyder Cut account was telling us to do. They were telling us to boycott Black Adam. Yeah.
Got Black Suit Superman for you, RT Snyder Cut. So you know what? Fuck off with that.
All right. And so there you go.
RT Snyder Cut is dead. It's dead. To me, it's dead. Once they started going full guerrilla, terrorist, cultist, they're done with me. I'm done. Don't ask me to trend anything with them. I'm not hashtagging anything with them. It's a joke, man.
You're gonna hashtag, all right.
It's a freaking joke.
Hashtag close the account. How about that?
Close the
account. Hashtag close the account. That's the hashtag we should be doing right now.
They're gonna be up there with Al Qaeda. Freaking weirdos, man.
Close the account.
I've had issues with them for a year, honestly. It's like, even when they went after people who, in my opinion, deserved it, I felt like as the hub account, they should have stayed out of that.
Yeah, so they should have. They should have been a beacon of the way the fandom is reflected, especially upon everyone else. Especially like the general audience types, Oh, this is the beacon. This is the hub account. It's positive. You go to that RT Snyder account. You scroll down the tweets. It's disgusting. It's attack this, attack that, laugh at this, boycott that. It's ridiculous. It's done.
Well, we got another guest on joining us for tonight. We've got the Savage Bat. How are you feeling,
What's
brother?
up, David?
Yeah, not too bad. How's it going, guys?
Very good.
How you feeling?
Yeah, really good. To be honest with you.
All right, man. You're gonna be ready for Saturday, right?
Of course.
All right, cool. Because we got Mikey Sutton is about to drop some bombs into Batdan's DMs, and Mikey has just said, "Brace yourself." So we'll see what happens. We're about to
Facebook, Mikey. I checked Facebook.
I think Mikey's gonna drop. I think Mikey is gonna drop the gonna drop them in your DM. So we'll see what.
Perfect. Just let me know when to look, so make sure I'll get the live reaction.
Gotcha. Let's see here. Let's see. There's a reason why Sill's the people's champ, of course. Let's
Damn
see. We got the notion that Zach returning is a long shot is moronic. It shows the power of fake news and its ability to program people. Boycott Black Adam. Yeah, sure.
Nope. I'm supporting Black Adam.
Mikey and his massive nukes. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Hold on here a second. We've got waiting to see what Mikey's about to do here. Because I wanna let you know, Bat Dan, so that we can catch your reaction live on here. Yeah, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. This is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually speechless for Bat Dan, because I think because now that I'm thinking about all of this, nobody who gets this information is ever ready, as David, as you can attest.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like really excited. Like it's like the anticipation is just like it's like when I went skydiving, and then it's like that feeling when you're about to jump out of the plane. In some ways, it's like almost more of a thrill than like the jump itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where
I
I'm
know
at
what you
right
mean.
now. Just ready for the jump. Just ready for the ready. Which, by the way, that's actually the very first video on my channel, because my channel is technically an old channel that I retooled for this new. For what I'm doing right now, and it's called Bat Dan Skydive, where I jumped out of an airplane dressed like Batman. Christian Bale's Batman. Batflick wasn't a thing at the time.
That's fucking cool, man.
Yeah, it was a really great experience, and I survived even though I forgot to pull the ripcord.
How did you survive without pulling the ripcord? That's an
you have to go tandem, so like I went with someone attached to me.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
I wasn't really listening to their instructions, to be honest with you. They were telling me,
oh no,
like, blah blah blah. I want to jump.
Why? Hey, oh no, Batman.
You got a little bit of audio issues, Zod.
Yeah, probably cracking up a little bit here. Let's see here. Just a second. Waiting for that live reaction.
I know. I can't. And you know, I have a half day tomorrow, so I don't even mind staying up past my bedtime for this.
Dan Cam.
I don't know. Whenever we say camp, just sounds so dirty nowadays. But then again, everything just sounds dirty. Like, I actually used the term Snyder OnlyFans for a year now, before OnlyFans was a thing, and now it's like, back then it was a more innocent phrase. Now Snyder OnlyFans is so.
Well, listen, if they're still on Twitter, they can pay for it.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I still don't understand how this is even a thing. Why anybody would want to pay for Twitter?
Fuck
Do you,
that.
do you notice any less bots on Twitter since Elon took over? Have you noticed any bots? I still see the same amount of burners.
I mean, the change will take time. I mean, I'm trying to be very apolitical in this, because I feel like no matter what I respond to, someone's going to get upset with me. But if you're expecting change to happen, it's not going to happen in the first week, but change won't necessarily happen. We don't know. That's the way I'm going to put this.
That's the problem with this world. Those that stand by while the oppressed are being oppressed are as guilty as the oppressors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I've ended friendships with people who are bigots.
Just saying.
Oh, wow. Wow.
The idea of place is an MDA test.
Yep.
That would be drugs.
Everybody watch Dan.
That's right.
Yeah, is give me the go ahead. I'll switch over to my Facebook tab on my computer. So like, you'll see me when you see me staring at the screen. You'll see me like staring, reading the message. So just give me the go ahead when.
All right. Oh.
Go for it, Dan.
Now?
Did Mikey send you anything yet?
Not yet. Also, too, I'll get a notification on my Facebook tab that I have a new message. You there, Neo? You're frozen.
No, it's just being really still.
Okay, so you haven't gotten anything yet.
Not yet.
All right. Well, thank you, KR, for the $10 super chat with the bombs that Dan is about to receive. Yes.
Okay.
And Devilia says, "Hey boys, hi Zaddy, nice to see you on YouTube again. Yeah, so soon after yesterday." Let's see. No, I'm actually not high, but
I am.
I feel a little bit high, and high. and Marcus is stone sober. All right.
Yep.
Just
tired.
All right, and let's see here. Have you received anything yet, Bat Dan?
Uh-oh. You see? Dan, you see anything?
Yeah. Nope, not yet.
Oh.
Just a good-looking guy is all you see right now. So
it's like watching a nature show.
Yeah.
We just need Richard Attenborough to narrate.
Yeah, narrating
its natural habitat.
The average YouTuber wears his headphones on his head and is looking at the screen, smiling, waiting for Mikey Sutton to reveal the massive scoop. This is just a natural thing for the YouTuber, and
he's in his natural environment.
This is perfect. Oh, this is so perfect.
I'll promise you, Integrity, you'll get a reaction when I get it. Trust me.
And Integrity has sold his soul to the devil and given up on the Snyderverse. After all that, Jesus Christ, who would have thought Integrity 101 would give his life over to the lions like a zebra in the African desert.
Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and share.
And the common watcher of this channel, they just automatically will give a like to this channel and subscribe.
The suspense
I can
is
show
killing
these
me.
off again. I can show.
Yes, those ornaments are great.
I saw a Wonder Woman 1984 at the store. I decided not to buy it.
You know, Dan, I got the Wonder Woman 1984, the gold wings. I do have that one.
Well, I mean, I guess the designs were not.
It's not bad.
I mean, there are a lot of things. There are some good aspects of Wonder Woman 1984. Not the writing so much, but
not the writing.
But I think, in my opinion, it was one of Gal Gadot's best performances in terms of her delivery, in terms of her performance. I think she did one of the best jobs in that movie. And I know that may be a hot take for people, but with what she was like, I think when like Steve Trevor had to say goodbye to Steve Trevor, she did that scene really well. So there are redeeming qualities.
Devilia wants to know, question, am I the only woman on your guys' stream? I don't know. There's plenty of you in the chat. I don't know but everybody's not speaking. But you know what? If you would like to join the panel, I'll send you a link. You can come on and join the party, Devilia, if you'd like to come on. That'd be awesome.
Come on, let's join it.
You can come on if you'd like. That's fine. But I can assure you we're not stoned. I'm not stoned. I don't know about a couple other people, but
I got high once and I'm never doing it again. I couldn't control my body. I had a space cake, which is like a cake with like a brownie with like weed in it or something. It was in Copenhagen. There's like a drug town that like they don't care if you do drugs there. I had a whole space cake and I couldn't control my body. Like I felt like there was something like grinding on my head. And I felt like I couldnn't sit because something was like moving under my butt. It was like a weird. I was like, I don't like this feeling. I never want it again. It was, and so the only thing I'm addicted from there is not being high.
Fair enough.
Though if you get high and drunk at the same time, that's probably okay because the two will cancel each other out.
True story.
True story.
Wow, what great messages for your show, ZodWriter. ZodWriter's channel. People are promoting drugs and alcohol on his show.
Maybe. I don't know, but at least we're not we're not like Enosh, just crapping on people and being all bitter and angry. We're all smiles and happy, and we're excited.
We're all adults.
And I defended Enosh a year ago. I did. Because I thought he deserved it at the time. I didn't. Because I didn't have any bad experience with him, and he was a positive person, and I saw no reason to. And at the time, I thought people were unfairly going after him. Now, I don't know. But
well, I mean, listen. Some people see.
Oh,
some people saw back then what we're seeing now. So, and I think I saw in the chat from another stream someone saying that I tried to tell y'all. I tried to tell you. So, and I believe that because people are what they are. Some never change. They just hide it better.
God is watching.
That's true.
He's watching. And he has a brick.
Well, we know. Yeah, that's very true. He has a brick. He has a brick, and he's watching.
The Jesus brick.
And if we're not happy, the brick could end up in one of our windows.
Yeah, we don't want
As
that.
the great Thomas Jane Punisher says.
And Amelia says, "I thought you guys were talking about the Book of Enoch." No, we're actually talking about the Penosh of Enosh. That's what we're talking about.
And I mean, there was some content he did recently that I actually really liked. Like, when he, I had great respect for him when he was defending Ezra Miller. He was one of the few people doing that. I was like, oh yeah, but then he's like, he turns around and does this stupid shit. It's like, why? Like,
listen,
it's okay.
Listen, that's cool for, he's did all that stuff for clout. But listen, once the veil is off and we see what you are, it's done. You're done. There's no more fooling. There's no more dancing. We saw behind the curtain. It's too late. At least for me, at least.
Well, he could have even gotten out of it yesterday. He could have just said he was hacked. He could have, even if it wasn't true, he could have said, "Oh, sorry, Sil, I was hacked." Just could have done
but that would have been a lie, though. And no disrespect to Enos. You know what I mean? He's done well over the years. But yesterday was not his greatest moment, and that's basically the size of it.
I mean, listen, we all have bad days. He's had
Yeah.
a lot of bad days. So
Yeah.
Yeah, after a while, you don't get to have those.
when
anymore.
you're a
Like,
repeat offender, come on, man. Enough's enough.
Mhm.
It's not like that other weirdo that says and does stuff, and then he apologizes every time, and everything is fine. No, everything is not fine.
which one? There's a lot of people that fit that last description.
Garbo, that
Oh yeah,
piece of
Garbo.
garbage.
Yeah. You know, my
Garbo.
personal theory about him, and it's just a theory, he has a poop fetish. Why? It was a theory I came up with when I was drunk, so I'm sticking with it.
Then he should like
So there's no
Guns
basis.
Suicide Squad.
Yeah, but again, that's a personal theory. That's not based on anything other than just me being goofy. So I do want to put that disclaimer on there.
Mhm.
Man, we've
But-
been waiting
well-
a long time. Did the scoop drop? I mean, did the thing
No,
drop?
not yet.
Not yet?
But Mikey back into the group chat that I'm on the show now, so he knows I'm on.
Okay.
But again, no hurry tonight. Again, tomorrow's Friday and it's only a half day for me, so I don't feel as guilty getting less
Shout out
sleep
to all
on
the
a half
veterans
day.
out there.
Oh yeah, it's Veterans Day in,
veterans.
for me, 5 minutes. I actually did a how do you say veterans?
English, motherfucker.
You say veteran. It's all, potato.
I did Veterans Day. I did a Veterans Day performance with my band last Friday. Actually, there was like a dinner for veterans, and a small group of us from the band I'm in, well, one of the bands I'm in, did a performance.
That's great. But it was like what was it, like a VFW?
It was some dinner at a banquet hall, and
Oh,
they
banquet hall.
had, and we played in the beginning of it. So it just kind of funny though, because once our part was over, we had to kind of awkwardly walk out as the dinner was still people are giving speeches, and we're trying to get out, put our stuff away without disturbing anyone. So that was fun, but weird though, because it was actually not on actual Veterans Day. It was a week from Veterans Day, but
Fair enough, mate.
So some people say that's actually when you can celebrate Christmas. They say wait till after Veterans Day.
Yeah,
Which,
yeah, I guess.
fair. Thanksgiving to me is just pre-Christmas at this point. Thanksgiving is just part of the Christmas festivities at this point. So
Yeah, basically.
Sorry, we don't celebrate Slave Day in England.
yeah, I know the history. Well, we changed in America. We changed Columbus Day to Indigenous People Day.
Yeah,
So.
probably a good idea, to be honest with you, considering the truth of the history.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Friday party. Yeah.
Well, it's Thursday for 3 more minutes for both ZodWriter and myself.
Friday nights party, nights with my girlfriends in Hollywood, California. What? Okay. Cool.
Well, technically, it's not Friday night. It'll be Friday morning.
Chad, it's super duper inevitable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm being blizzarded on Twitter right now as well.
That's fine.
So I need to get. I need to get off of. I need to get off of Twitter while the stream is going. It's incredible. But I'm waiting for. We're still waiting on Mikey Sutton for the drops to Bat Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah, some posts some tweets you put out there, you're gonna get some of the negative, the weirdos get on there, then they bring their weirdo buddies in, and then they dogpile, and
Mikey's in the chat.
you just let it nuke that whole tweet. Just let it be and let it eat itself.
Let's see here.
Give me the signal, Mikey. Just tell me when to switch over to my Facebook tab or whatever platform you plan on sending this in.
Okay, Mikey is in the chat.
What is up, Mikey? Meta Mikey.
Mikey, here, let me if you wanna jump on the stream so you can witness Bat Dan's reactions. I'm gonna go ahead and send you the link here. Hold on. Let me get the link going here.
You might already have it because you sent it in that Facebook chat, that group.
Yeah, I'll just put it in the chat just in case here. There you go,
Todd.
Mike. Yeah.
Over under Dan losing his shit after seeing it.
I don't know how Dan's gonna react. I think Dan is we could do a Chris Ronaldo style countdown here and see what we got. And see how we can go. It's that
Nah,
kind of
no
thing.
Chris Ronaldo style. We do everything Sil Nation style.
Yeah.
So it's so funny. Like we're waiting. It's like
Yeah,
like
all right.
it could
We're all
happen in like the
waiting. next
next second or like a half hour. It's like that awkward. Okay, Dan, gonna send it in 10 minutes. Can't go on air because oh, of course, Mikey not only drops another bomb in addition to giving me the timetable, and this one is
Yes. Dan going to send you Facebook in 10 minutes. Can't go on air because Holland signed for 6 effing MCU movies writing. Wow. So there's another bomb from Mikey Sutton, Scooper Supreme. But,
So, Mikey, who knows these? What you're going to tell me? Who already knows these ones?
me and Savage Bat.
Okay.
That's why Savage Bat is here. Another witness to Dan's reaction.
Okay, good. I like to know who knows because it's like I don't like to talk about Mikey Scoops so much because it's like I don't know. I forget what's members and what's public, and then like part of it's members.
That happens to me too.
Yeah.
So
sometimes you get the members and the regular, and you get it kind of like mixed up in your head. Like, damn, you know what? Let me not talk about it at all.
Yeah, exactly. Avoid it. I mean, now this, what Mikey's going to tell me I'm going to remember is just for me because I don't get many of these types of scoops that often.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
So, by the way, people seem to have forgotten that NDAs are a thing. I find that really amazing that after Andrew Garfield, that people are still trying to use like what Zach said as an L for Sil. I'm like,
NDAs are absolutely a thing. And honestly, you look at someone like Zack Snyder, he is currently
Mikey
working.
Messaged me.
Oh.
So blow me up.
All right.
All right, we're ready for it.
Here we go.
Okay. Hold on. Brace yourself. I'll read that part because I'm sure that's okay to read.
Spoiler alert.
I'm just like... It's those 3 dots are like the most torturing thing to watch right now.
Late Q9. It's better. The best headphones
in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
0 to
60 more seconds.
60 more seconds.
Tick tock.
Oh, you guys
tick
are great.
tock.
Live scoop reaction of Dan.
Batman. Special edition. With the blue headphones.
The ones that Zod recommended.
Yes,
because
the
when
ones
I was
that
on, well, because when I was on his, like when it was like my episode of Late Night Q&A, I remember people couldn't hear me that well, so that's why I got that's actually why I have the headphones. And actually, ZodWriter's late night Q&A is when I announced my show too.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's great.
So
It
three
wasn't
dots,
really
still-
60 seconds.
And in 5,
Do we have to go to Vinalo's Twitter
4,
to
3, 2,
2.5?
And it's
2 and 1/4.
Cristiano recount.
3 dots.
5, 4,
Oh boy.
2, maybe 1, probably.
I'm just before you would see what you see, Dan. I want to congratulate you. I'm happy for you, man.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. And
I really hope it blows your freaking mind away. What we're witnessing now is a live
oh my
reaction.
freaking god!
I think that we can read his thoughts on his face.
Holy fucking shit!
An amazing reaction.
Very cinematic.
Yes.
This is
You can
the
see the awe and wonder in his eyes.
Black Dan in his natural environment, spinning in his chair, and his blue headphones
My
on.
cord is like
What
tied
you're
up to
witnessing
the.
is a man referring back to a child.
Who does not exist.
I have to say this part, but
You're aging backwards.
it's so funny. I can't even see my own reaction because I'm like, my Facebook tab is open right now. Oh my god! I'm gonna like break my computer if I keep spinning in the chair with my headphones. Oh my god! Like,
Congratulations. Now keep your mouth shut.
yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
I've been a member for still available, and part 2 coming in a few. Oh my god! Hold on, like before I get that reaction.
There's more.
Oh my. Okay, that's why the. Hold on a second. It's okay. Let me.
This thing has got Dan all messed up. It's all tangled up and everything.
Well, I was trying to untangle them from the wrong spot. It was actually on the bottom of my chair, not the.
No, I'm just saying you didn't even realize what you were doing because you were just processing all that what you just seen.
Part 2.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. 5,
6,
4, 7,
9.
12.
At any moment.
5,
The shoulders are up.
4,
The stiffness.
3, 2,
The big leap.
1.
There we go.
My neighbors probably think I'm so crazy right now the way I'm reacting.
The
'cause they have
sequel
no
was
idea
better
what's
than the
going on.
first.
Extra machine gun.
Sheer, what you're witnessing, ladies and gentlemen, is sheer elation.
Extremities.
In the first movie, we killed 150 people. In this one, we killed 380 people.
There we are.
Oh my
There you go.
God!
Look, man, look at that.
Oh my god! I had to ask.
Don't ask anything. Don't give any hints to anything.
Mikey
I
says, boom.
Selector.
Now you're seeing the code, my friend. Now you're walking amongst angels. So when you go back on Twitter and you're seeing all the nonsense around, it means nothing.
Mm.
My God, like this is such great news. Let me specific response in the chat so that I don't get it. And he's typing more.
Uh-oh. Excellent. This is wonderful. Batman has childlike wonder in his face. Look at the excitement.
One thing is, I'll probably never really see my actual reaction because I have the weird anxiety about watching myself live, but
Oh my God, really? It's all
try to
you,
get over it a little
Batman.
bit because I run a YouTube channel, so I need to,
Absolutely.
watch my videos sometimes for feedback.
Hey, listen, it's fine.
Which I'm just, oh my God, this is such this is like better than what I imagined. This is
There you go.
way better than
Now imagine
what I
every
imagined.
DC fan getting what you're getting, Dan. It will drown out all the nonsense. Well, most of
Zeno
it.
says this is like losing your virginity.
Pop in your cherry, my friend.
Oh my God, it's like I'm trying to react in a way that doesn't just, oh my God, this is just so
It's overwhelming, isn't it?
Facebook's being weird. Yeah. Okay, yeah, because I'm trying to react to the picture, not actually send it to someone. Okay, it's like, okay. Hold on a
Send it to
second.
Too many
Get
many
this.
details. Don't say too
didn't-
much.
Yeah, right. It's this is, oh my God, I swear swear this flipped at some point.
So Dan, what you're seeing, it's just all right, or is it blowing your mind right now?
Blowing my fucking mind. If I didn't quit drinking for this month,
okay.
I'd have a beer out of excitement. Okay, banging from
and
upstairs. I don't.
Dega Outlaw. No, this information is being delivered to Batman right now, secretly from Scooper Supreme Mikey Sutton. It's information that only a very limited few have received. That's what it is. Oh wow. look at Socks. It's so much to process right now. You get it? You get that, Batman, about the process?
Yeah, I see.
It's like the Kardashian sex tape. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Well, I'm gonna have to do. I'm sorry, I have to do another one of these. And let's go the other way so I don't tangle the cords again and make sure. Okay, well, got that.
God, these live reactions are just top notch. These live reactions are going to come in handy for when we do the big video of all the reactions. We tie all the reactions together when all the good stuff is released.
That's gonna look great.
Oh my goodness. This information is classified, by MI6 and the CIA.
If you talk, Amanda Waller will get you.
That's very true.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely don't want to piss her off. Well, it's James Gunn's version I don't mind pissing off. She doesn't scare me so much. But David Ayer's version.
Facts.
Although Viola Davis herself still did a good job in that movie.
She's a phenomenal actress.
Yeah, exactly. But again, movies like Justice League and Wonder Woman 84 shows that good actors don't always mean a good project. Even the Star Wars movies had good actors. Like the sequel trilogy had good actors. Just not good writing.
Mm-hmm.
Like somehow Palpatine returned. My God, how do you... And actually, if you check my channel, my second video is actually one of my biggest personal issues with the sequel trilogy. One that I think doesn't get talked about enough.
There's Mikey. Mikey, are you finished giving Dan information? Is he?
Yeah, just give me the signal if this is it or if there's more.
We're gonna give we're gonna do a best of, but I need to know if this is the end of it. Oh my God, Savage Bat's having trouble coming back in. I'm sorry, Savage Bat.
I didn't realize Savage Bat was gone.
And Mikey Sutton says, "Yep, that's it." Okay. All right.
Thank you so much, Mikey.
So now you know. How do you feel?
My mind's blown. I just like this is like I had like my expectations, sure, because of course I'm gonna like theorize what you and Skywalker and Savage Bat are seeing, but this is like this beats that. This like completely beats that.
Yeah, it makes it takes things to a whole nother level and it's transformative on so many levels. It changes everything. And Zeno says Dan needs to know when he can go to the bathroom to rub one out. Fox says tears of joy. And Mikey said there is more, but I have to write. So Mikey is busy right now. So Mikey, that's great. I appreciate the fact that now you have let Dan in on this, and this is so good to see this reaction of pure utter joy and awesomeness. So we are embracing the truth right now. It's sort of like, the good news. You got the good news, Dan. The good news.
I got one more message.
One more message.
Oh, wait, no, he said, "Oh, I forgot." So there is something else coming.
Here we go. I got you on. Mikey's laughing, so I got you on.
Mikey's such a prankster.
I have to kind of keep my reaction down a little bit because I heard banging from neighbors, so I can't. Oh my God.
Yeah, banging is the universal language for congratulations.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That just like I'm trying. It's hard because I can't like react with like words so much because words would give stuff away. So I just. Oh my
God.
Yeah. Words won't work in this situation. Yes.
Doesn't Bat Dan look like the opposite of that scene in Interstellar with Matthew McConaughey? He's all like joyous and happy compared to like Interstellar, where he's like intensely sad with tears.
God, these reactions are just
Look at that. Oh my God, I think he's gonna cry. Are you gonna cry, Dan? I can see it in your face, man.
I don't know.
Wonderful.
Maybe.
It is wonderful.
I might. I just oh my god! It's like,
Yeah. Yep.
if this wasn't the month where I quit drinking, I'd be having a beer. I'd be chugging a beer out of celebration right now.
Yeah, you definitely.
It's wonderful.
It's a wonderful scenario, and as
It-
Mikey
it-
Sutton says, priceless.
It's
So
literally.
is this it for real now, or did you forget something else? I just need to know. All these emotions. Oh man, Mikey, I feel so honored that you shared this with me. Thank you so much for including me in this. And thank you for letting this be a live reaction. Like, this was not something I would have wanted to read privately that no one could see the reaction. This is something that definitely needed to be seen publicly.
Yeah.
And Integrity 101 says, I'll grab an extra drink for you, Bat Dan. Yeah, you so there you go.
Now, Bat Dan, would you say that after seeing what you saw, does this change everything?
Yes. Yeah.
Total
yes.
game changer, right?
Yeah, like yes.
I mean,
like,
it's like a paradigm shift, right? Let's say your mindset was something, you seen what you just saw, and now you're like, all that, everything just melts away. It's like, all right, now things are in perspective.
if people doubted Mikey before, like you will not doubt Mikey. Okay, hold on.
Oh, is there more?
Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, this, and I think I can say this part publicly. Mikey Sutton says NeoSe7ens that you need to join Scoops, and he'll take you backstage. So, looks like
I
you
need
have
to
some
join
stuff
what?
coming your way. Scoop Center.
Scoop Center.
Scoop Center.
Yeah, the next
Yeah,
Scoop
next-
Center.
Oh, okay.
And you will be. We will get your reactions, and we will induct you. We will induct you into the.
That's Tuesday, so I'll call out from work. I'm fine.
Yeah, this is worth calling off for work for. Like.
No, I'm going to
Just
call
say
out.
you have-
Yeah.
It definitely is. It definitely.
Oh yeah, I
is.
meant that.
So-
I know
so
you meant
Dan-
integrity.
So then, now my question, yeah, and Mikey is saying Tuesday night for you, NeoSe7ens.
Tuesday night is fine. Yeah. Any night is fine. Just let me know what night. I'm available.
Bat Dan, now I gotta ask you, when I told you that it would have been worth calling in sick from band practice, was I lying or was I telling you the truth?
You were definitely telling me the truth. Yeah, this definitely would have been worth calling in sick for, but, I mean, I take my commitments very seriously. So since I didn't know what it was at the time, I was like, unfortunately, I have to go to band rehearsal because real life is still happening.
Real life is still happening and still calling. Absolutely, sir.
And it's good to be a diverse person with multiple interests. That's actually, in fact, in my late night Q&A, it's actually a picture of me. Not at this band rehearsal, but the other band I'm in at that band rehearsal for the thumbnail is me playing trombone. So, and actually, I have a concert on Sunday. Not this band not the band rehearsal I had, but my Monday band. We have our concert on Sunday. So, if you're in the Chicago area, check it out.
Trey's reaction earlier was great. Yeah, Trey had a great reaction too. Yeah, he did. He definitely did. He definitely did. That's what it was. I was like, you get Bat Dan and Trey together, the reaction would have been incredible too. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what Marcus's reaction is going to be this Tuesday.
I don't know. I'm kind of that type of stuff. I'm a bit of a poker face, so I don't know. You gotta.
if anything makes you lose your poker face, this is it. Like, if anything makes you,
Yeah,
like,
because
I
when
didn't.
because when we say that this is next level, when we say that this is something that is beyond it, just know that everything that we're saying is 100% true. There is
No,
no
I don't doubt that. Not at all.
and the Savage Bet with the £2 super chat saying, spoiler alert, the Autobots were the villains. I gotta agree with you.
Hey,
In fact, we're gonna go ahead and pin that statement because I
Soundwave was my favorite character.
actually we can't.
Hey,
We can't.
Soundwave.
It doesn't. It never let you. And why doesn't it ever let you pin super chats? I hate that.
Trey, just retype that comment as a normal comment, just so Zod
Sock says there has to be a live reaction from all of us put together in a video when the big news comes out. I agree.
Well, it means ZodWriter, you got this on video, on live video, so you.
That's what I'm saying. It's all. The thing is, it's all being documented. It's all on video, so we're good. And we've got Taladia Plays with the $2, £2 super chat. Believe in Mikey. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. Thank you for the super chat. You are 100% right. Believe in Mikey and good things will come. I mean, I can't think of another way to say it while we've got Pinosh on his platform talking crap about all of us. We're
I
here.
got more exciting things. Fuck the Pinosh drama.
We've got so many things.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. But
That's
that's
what I'm saying.
the
Everything
point I was
melts
trying
away.
to make. That's the point I was trying to make. Yes.
Everything gets put into perspective, and everything. It's kind of like, well, what was it? I'm thinking like of a scene where someone's walking through something and like bullets are coming towards them, but the bullets are being like melted away or the debris is being destroyed. It's like not affecting them, and the person's like slow walking through all of that, the fire and the hailstorm of bullets. It's like everything else has lost meaning. All the little microaggressions and micro whatever, it disappears. When you get focused and you get set in the right direction and you know it's kind of like the hand on the shoulder, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
And you have confidence and you just feel all that stress just melt away from you. And then you just look at people differently now. You look at them like, wow, okay. I guess that's stressful.
It's like I'm gonna tell you exactly what it's like doing. It's like being in the Matrix and finally being unplugged. That's what it feels like. That's the best way to describe it. What do you think, Dan? Think I'm pretty spot on there? It's like
I have to rewatch the first Matrix movie again, but yeah, I can
you're
agree.
You're in the Matrix, but you've been unplugged finally, and you finally get to see with a different pair of eyes.
That is such a depressing concept of the Matrix, but yeah, that's exactly what that's exactly what it is. That's except at least this is like good news. I mean, the Matrix news is kind of depressing.
Sox Boasin says to me, after what I know and what you all thought you knew now because of Mikey, life is so much happier for me. Sox, it's a beautiful thing, man. It really is. And it
sounds like Fight Club.
Almost.
When what was it? Brad Pitt took the wallet of that store clerk, and then he told him to go
That one
he
time at
said,
band camp.
no, he told him, why are you doing this job? What is it that you wanted to be in life? And he said, go out and do that. And because he had a gun on him and everything. And then he's talking to Edward Norton. Brad Pitt's talking to Edward Norton. He said, tomorrow morning, he's going to have the best breakfast he's ever had in his life. It's like new life, my friend.
Yeah, essentially.
You just shed off all the weight.
Yeah. Yeah, Neo in the Matrix when he sees the code. And it's the revelation that all the anti-Snyder crap was fake news. Soundwave was always calm and collective. Also, the comic series Shattered Glass, the roles are reversed. The Autobots are evil. Super Bro Corey says, we don't talk about Fight Club, Marcus.
That's right.
KR says red pilled, and Matt Dan's thought says Super Bro Corey, did you see my reaction? And Super Bro Corey says effing hilarious. So there you go. Everybody seems to have enjoyed your reaction. I'm looking forward to
it was a great reaction.
Seeing Marcus's reaction. We'll see what Marcus
thinks.
Boy, when he gets unplugged.
This is not ready.
I'm a little unplugged already.
Oh my god!
I was asked when he kept saying that.
Oh boy!
Okay, that was not me. That.
Say that again. I'm sorry. Your audio kind of broke up a little.
Yeah, you broke up.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Well, okay, good. Oh, I'm talking about the reaction to.
Yeah.
Oh, Super Bro Corey was asking at a question. I was saying, I'm talking about the reaction to Mikey dropped me some secret bombs on this platform live. Like, the reaction to Orc is I did a happy birthday video for their cousin, my normal happy birthday videos I do for people, and I trolled their cousin a little bit by mentioning his least favorite character from Andor. But yeah, this is
we got a $10, or I keep saying dollar, but £10 super chat from the Savage Bat. F Optimus Prime, Decepticons forever. Long live Mikey Tron. And that statement is so true. Thank you, Savage Bat. Super Bro Corey, Trey called me to fill in on the show for who? For tomorrow. Okay.
That's what I'm guessing. Yeah, Corey, you got to see this reaction. Like, just
a lot of channels and scoopers are going to look very foolish. That's actually very, very true, Integrity 101. In fact, we'll go ahead and pin that comment because that's a very.
Would you agree with that, Dan?
100%. They are going to look, because this is going to really show Mikey's credibility. Like this is like, there's no way you can.
There's no way you can downplay this in a negative way at all. There's no way there's no way you can spin it.
Yeah, I'm about to say this. It would be hard to spin any type of crap from what you saw or read.
It's negative proof. I think. I don't think you can spin it negatively because all these people talk about Mikey like he's some kind of criminal, like he's lying, he's making things up, he's grifting. But this puts it out in a way where you can't argue with it. You won't be able to call him any names. You won't be able to dismiss him. You'll have to take Mikey seriously. Mikey's about to enter a level of credibility, like Dan said here, that is going to be unquestionable at this point. And Super Bro Corey says that's awesome. The Mikey news secret, damn habits driving me nuts. And this has been an amazing stream. Yeah, the reaction alone of Bat Dan has made the stream quite amazing. You know, not to mention the fact that, hey man, I got NeoSe7ens on here tonight, and we've been witnessing it all, and we've been talking about all these amazing topics and dunking on Pinosh. We've been having a fun time tonight. So
Yes.
I can't say that things haven't been going well, because things have been going extremely well. And this is it's a great time to be a fan. It's a great time to be a part of Sil Nation, a great time to be celebrating in the Mikeyverse, and a great time just to be friends and to be around everybody. So, I want to go ahead and Bat Dan, I want to get your final thoughts on everything that you've experienced today.
Spoiler free.
Well, again, the people who keep going after Mikey, when you see this news, when this comes out, you will. There is no way you can question Mikey at this point. That just will not happen. And again, look, if you don't want to follow or believe Scoopers personally, that's fine. Don't. Just focus on what you are doing and not worry about calling them liars. Because you know how people talk about innocent until proven guilty? That goes with everything. You have not proven anything. You're just talking out of your ass because to me, your content's pathetic if you have to talk about others. I just got great news here that I'm like really excited about, and like, fuck the drama. And just, like my channel, I'm trying to focus my channel on positivity, and actually positivity, not whining like little bitches about something that doesn't affect me in any way whatsoever, but just focus on what I'm talking about. And, I appreciate you shouting out my show earlier, ZodWriter. I really love how Sil Nation supports each other. It's a beautiful thing. And check out my video of Bat Dan's thoughts. Check out my Tales of the Jedi review. That video needs a little more love. And I'll try to get a video up sometime tomorrow. I mean, I'll be honest with what I just saw.
Hard to think, huh?
I'm really glad I have a half day tomorrow. I'm really glad I have a half day of work tomorrow, because I don't think I could get through a full day of work tomorrow with what I just saw. Like, that's how big this was. I mean, it takes a lot.
It should get you through, because it's so much to process.
Yeah, but I mean, and guys, real life is hard enough as it is. Stop focusing on other people. Just focus on what you're doing. Focus on your content. Don't worry about others' content. I'm never going to say you have to follow Sir Mikey. That's your choice. But don't tell others what to do, and don't go after them, because quite frankly, it makes you look pathetic. Simple as that. I could rant forever.
Once I'm gonna finish up by reading the tweet that I made earlier. I'm reading my own tweet. I'm being a little bit narcissistic right now, but I feel like this is appropriate. Okay,
It's okay. Jesus forgives you.
Hey, I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask Enosh if he can get Jesus to send me a friend request. But anyway, I had this picture of a cartoon of a girl on a cartoon, Gem and the Holograms, riding a mythical unicorn, and I said, most media outlets and scoopers think Zack Snyder returning it to DC is as mythical as the white unicorn in this cartoon. Just remember that these same media outlets and scoopers told you the Snyder Cut does not exist. Never forget. And that's all I really want to say. So I'm going to go ahead and get my good friend NeoSe7ens' final thoughts on the events that have transpired and on this show. So what are your final thoughts, my friend? Thank you for being here.
I thank you for having me here. I appreciate it, especially with good company like Batman and Savage Bat. Listen, and the days are coming for you betas, you antis, you grifters, you naysayers. It's gonna be over very soon. Like Pompeii, there's gonna be no place for you to hide. And especially from me, no mercy, no quarter. Have a nice day.
Have a
Thank you.
fantastic day.
Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you next time. I will, of course, be back on this Saturday with the Savage Bet for the Bat and the Kryptonian, as well as another episode next week of the ZodWriter Show, as well as another late night Q&A, so you can catch more of me. Before we go, Matt, Dan, you explained a little bit about what you got coming up next. You said you're going to do another video. Is there anything else you would like to plug before we end the stream?
Just check out my channel. I actually there is something I'm gonna actually need to add. When I get to 100 subscribers on my channel, I'm at 61 right now. I'm going to do my very first live stream. I plan on doing it something called the Bat. I'm working around different names: Bat Trinity, Bat Colony, where I bring other people with Bat in their name and bring us all together for a show. This would be my very first live stream on my channel, but this will happen when we get to 100 subscribers. So subscribe.
Yeah. Zeno, they really hate that word beta. They really
get used to that word.
They really hate that word beta. And Marcus, where are we going to be seeing you, man?
Listen, I'll be popping up here and there. Apparently, I'll be popping up at Scoop Center.
Oh yeah.
So
your
I'm
reaction.
looking forward to that. So really looking forward to that. And yes, I'm excited. And I can't wait to share my reaction. Yeah, I know my mind will be blown. I know
everybody's mind is blown, and everybody's mind is about to get blown. That's where we are right now, and it is a beautiful time to be alive, so I guess to wrap things up, Enosh, say hi to Jesus for me. I got some things to do. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and wrap up tonight's episode of Late Night Q&A. Thank you to everybody who participated. Thank you, Savage Bat, for being here and for the generous super chats. Thank you to everybody who gave me super chats today. Thank you for everybody who was in the chat celebrating with me, Marcus, and Bat Dan. This has been a wonderful, wonderful stream. I can't thank you enough for the support and how wonderful I feel like this community is. Long live Sil Nation. Share, subscribe. And you know what? If you haven't become a member of Sil Abdul's channel, please do so. Go over there, become a member. Join us in the future.
Absolutely.
You know what? Good night, everybody.
Have a bat-tastic day.